What's up? What is going on with China? There is a global sell-off going on right now. China is down 40% in the last 52 weeks. Emerging markets are down 32%. Germany is down 20%. Japan is down 15%. Our market is down, I believe, 4 or 5%. What is going on? I don't know, but I'm shorting the market right now. If you're a day trader, you are loving the market right now because you can short when everybody's in panic mode. And that's what I've been doing for the past couple of days. I've been shorting the market. I've also been going long on day trades, and I'm going to show you how. Alrighty, so I'm going to show you guys a couple of charts. Oh. All right. As you see, the Dow is down 155 points. The NASDAQ is down 68 points. The S&P 500 is down 20 points. For you guys that don't know, these are different tools that we use to measure the market. When the market is down 1% or more, it's a big deal. And I think China was down 4 or 5% last night, which caused a global sell-off. Including our market, because everything is connected. So on days like this, I love to day trade. Apple. Let's talk about Apple right now. Apple is the #1 company in the world. Its stock price right now, we're hanging around $98. The low for the 52 weeks is, the 52-week low is $92. So anybody that's looking to purchase Apple right now, $92 looks like the price that Apple wants to go to. We've been as high as, I believe, $119, $120. So you can probably make a good 20 to 30% return over the next year if you purchase Apple. All right, now let's talk about, for my day traders that are here, let's talk about some of the trades that I took this morning. All right, hold on. Pulling these charts up on Periscope is like the hardest thing to do. All right. All right, I'm trading this is terrible. Sorry, guys. I'm trading the mini Dow futures, all right, which is called the YM. All right, it's going to cost you $4,000 to buy one contract. So if you want to be a day trader, look, you're going to need a minimum of $2,500 to $4,000 to buy futures contracts. Now, if you want to trade stock, you're going to have $25,000 in your account. So not to discourage you, if you want to be a day trader, you have to have at least $2,000 to $4,000. Now you can trade the foreign exchange currency market, but I don't specialize in Forex. And you can open accounts with about $500. And you can make or lose, 100% in like a day. So let's talk about the mini Dow futures, all right? The Dow is measured in numbers. So as you can see, 16,500, 16,540, these are numbers. These are candlesticks that you guys are looking at. On this particular chart, trying to use my cursor and hold the phone at the same time. On this particular chart, anytime this value goes up $1, so let's say you got into a trade at 16,540 and you were going long, going up. If we went from 16,540 to 16,541, you make $5 for every dollar move. So 1640 to 16,560 is 20. All right, so that's $100 because there was a $20 move. Actually, that's $100. It's a $20 move, and you make $5 a tick. All right, so let's look at what happened at 9:30. At 9:30, I received an error. So I decided to go long, meaning I wanted to go up. All right, I got into this particular trade at the 16,517 value. All right, so I got in at 16,517. We actually dropped. I have a $100 stop loss. That's 20 ticks. So when we went from 16,517 to 16,497, I lost $100, which was right around this area. So what I usually do is, if I lose on a trade, I immediately put the same trade on just to see if the market shakes me out. So the market shook me out. I put my order on again at 16,517, which is right here. I entered the trade, and the trade went up immediately. Let's look and see how far it went up, and let's see if we can do the math. All right, I got in at 16,517. The market, let me back this up. The market rose. Oh, and these are candlesticks, guys. These represent 1 minute. This candle, it took 1 minute for it to form. So that's 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. In 6 minutes time, my trade went from 16,517 all the way to 16,608. So let's say it went to 16,617. That would be 100, which is usually my target. All right, my target is $500. So in roughly 7 or 8 minutes, my trade was up about $400. Now my target is 500. And this is where I went wrong. I put a stop here in case I saw, I saw this red arrow. And what I did was I put a stop down here. And we went up $400. We came back. It took me out of the trade, and I profited. Oh, let's see if you can see it. I profited $190. Okay, I was using $4,000, and I made $190. Now I lost $100 earlier, so I was actually up $290 on this trade to cover the $100 loss that I took. Now, if I had stayed in this particular trade, let's do the math. I got in here at 16,517. Remember, every time this goes up $1, I make $5. So if it goes up $100, 100 times 5 is $500. That's how I got to that number. So it went from 517 to 617. This yellow line represents my target. All right, so it went to my target, and I actually should have made $500 minus the $100 that I lost earlier. So I should have profited $400 today. So saying that I only made $190 today, I left $210 out there on the table, which sucks. Now, the trade never went to my stop. So just to give you an idea of how much money you could have made, let's do the math. Let's look at the 15-minute chart. You also see a green arrow here. Green arrow means go long when you see a green candle. Now, if this was red, I should have shorted, but I didn't because this was around the 9:30 time frame. So I saw a green arrow, I went long. It looks like the high of the day was 16,714. Now remember, I got in this particular trade at 16,517. So that was almost 200 points or $200 that it from my entry all the way to the high of the day was about $200. Well, not $200 made, but it was $200 on the YM, which means that I would have made $1,000 if I had stayed in this particular trade, or roughly $1,000. It's like right around 980 or 990 or so is how much the trade was up before I took my particular profit. So I could have easily made $1,000 today before 12 o'clock using only $4,000. That's almost a 25% return in 3 hours. Now, how many people you know that are making, $200, $300, $500 an hour. I mean, doctors, lawyers, athletes, they make that type of money, but you can do it also with as little as $4,000. Now, remember, I said this is per contract because I'm trying to show you guys how to day trade. On this particular account, I set it up with one contract. In actuality, Thinkorswim created a platform where I can trade over several accounts at the same particular time. So, like I said, I'm going to be showing you guys for the next 6 months just one contract, but that doesn't mean that I'm only trading one contract. I may be trading 5, 6, 10, 20. You'll never know. But anyway, that's the kind of money that you can make day trading every day. And like I said before, I actually lost $100 in the beginning. Now that usually discourages individuals, and they'll stop trading for the day. So you have to learn how to lose when you start day trading. All right. Dang, somebody lost $50,000 before lunch one time. You know what? I was actually trading natural gas one day, and one of my friends, King Noble, told me that we should trade one contract of nat gas. So, being cocky and all, and being in the stock market, I think this was probably about 6 or 7 years ago. And I'll never forget, it was on Cinco de Mayo, May the 5th. I lost a Honda Accord that day. That was probably the most money I ever lost in one day. So it was over $20,000 that I lost probably in about 2 or 3 minutes. And, crude oil trader, Forex. Oh, nah, it wasn't Forex, but it was definitely natural gas futures. So, I see the questions going on. Yeah, so I was trading futures. So never again did I trade natural gas. That was the last day. And I actually made my money back. It took me about a month to make that money back, but it did hurt very bad. So anyway, guys, like I said, Periscope, I'm not able to really show you guys the charts the way that I want to show you. You'll have to go to a couple of things that I've created if you want to see exactly how I trade. But for now, this is all I got. So I'm signing out. Later.